Hi, this is Chris with another review from Brand New Mobiles. Today, I'm going to be reviewing the HTC One M8. Hi, this is Chris with another review from Brand New Mobiles. Today, I'm going to be reviewing the HTC One M8, which is the successor to the previous model, which is the M7. So that was HTC's flagship phone. It was an amazing phone. Everyone fell in love with it, and so they should have done. So what they did this time around is they just tweaked a few things. So they changed the screen, they changed the processor, and they changed the camera. And we've ended up with a rather slick looking phone. Slick, I think, is the correct word, because it's really smooth, it's well designed. It's a unibody piece of metal, which basically just means it's one solid piece of metal all the way around the back. It curves nicely, so we've got a depth of 3.95 millimeters, and then it just curves nicely around to your 5-inch screen, which is full HD, with a nice coating of Gorilla Glass 3 over the top of it that's going to protect it from anything if you drop it. Because it is so smooth, there's a good chance you probably will drop this phone. But get a case. They do have a lovely case, actually. It's got holes all over the front of it, and it's a nice little touch. When you close the screen, you can swipe the actual cover itself, and the phone still works perfectly. So thumbs up to you, HTC, for that one. The phone itself is nice. You've got everything you want in it. You've got your mini USBs at the bottom with your auxiliary. You've got an infrared pulse at the top with your power button, and you've got a 4-megapixel camera on the back with a secondary sensor, which just gives you more depth to your pictures. So if you're taking a picture, something's out of focus, you can actually rectify it on the camera itself and put it back into focus. Or again, if you're looking for that arty kind of style, you can actually make things out of focus. So it's a nice little touch with the camera. The screen itself is 5 inches and it's full HD. The only problem I have with the screen is the screen itself doesn't actually go down to the bottom of the black section. That's actually a bezel, and HTC have put their own little logo into there. Next time, as an improvement, I would like to see the whole of the front as the screen, but that's just my personal preference. The speakers themselves, you'll get dual stereo sound with your boom sound, HTC's own developed speakers. They're amazing. It's the best speaker I've ever heard on a phone. So if you're like me and you like to listen to your phone when you're having a shower or you're cooking, this phone really kicks ass. Like, the sound is exceptional. It's so loud and the quality is really, really good. So again, a massive thumbs up there for HTC. It has nice little features like this. Touch the screen and the phone comes on. Then you can start flicking through your apps, or you can go straight to Google. This is something I really, really like about Android phones. The fact that you can change your screen to suit your environment and your personality. So you can put your own weather widgets on there, your news widgets, if you're interested in Facebook. Nice flip feeds included on there straight away. It's a nice touch. You don't get that on many of the other phones that I've played around with. So again, Android, big thumbs up. Apple, you're gonna have to probably catch up with this one, because people are really wanting to play around with their phone and make it a personal thing for them. Apple, you just don't let people do that. So you may be losing out on customers now. HTC are really flying ahead with this. So I've been using this phone for about 2 weeks now. Thanks very much to 3 Mobile for letting me do that. The one thing I have noticed is the reception, although it's good with call quality, sometimes it wasn't as strong as my other phone, which is also on 3, when I'm in the same room. I don't know what that is. The antennas on the back here are kind of, they're connected into this smooth unibody shell with these rubber bands that go across it. This is obviously a new design that I've seen on a couple of phones. I don't know if that's connected to why the signal isn't great, but it's a small detail. The call quality is still great. The phone itself, we're looking at an 801 quad-core dual processor. So that just means it's fast. It does everything you want it to do. It does it before you even knew you needed it doing. It's so fast, as soon as you press something, it's up and running, which is exactly what people want. You don't really want lag. You don't want to be pressing it and waiting and having a conversation with somebody while you're waiting for your phone to do something. You just want it to do it when you want it to do it. So again, massive thanks, HTC. You've really hit the nail on the head with that one. If you're going to get this phone, I'm going to give it a score for you guys of 8 out of 10. In fact, scrap that, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. This phone is so good it actually made me think about swapping from my iPhone to it. So if you're going to tie yourself into a contract, which many people do these days, this could be the phone for you. 2 years down the line, I don't think you'll have a problem with still using this. I'm Chris. Thanks very much for listening to our review, brand new mobiles, and thank you through. This one. Hi, it's Chris here with another review from brand new mobiles. Today we are reviewing the HTC One M8, the successor to the M7. And no doubt we will have an M9, an M10, an 11, and so on and so forth. This one. And a more slick design. Let's have a look at the phone. So, here we are. Yeah. But this phone, we've got a bigger screen, so we've gone from 4.7 inches up to 5 inches. Gorilla Glass 3 and a unibody shell, which is basically means it's just one piece of brushed aluminium metal. It's slick. You're going to stop it? No. Oh. Do you want to stop it now that I just did that? Do you want to carry on going?